Hey guys, normally I don't start my vlogs out this way, but just wanted to put out a quick message before we got going. The vlog you're about to see is our experience with Hurricane Matthew. As most of you may know, Hurricane Matthew came up the coast this past week and was a pretty devastating storm. We were extremely fortunate. Our area was not really hit too hard. We live inland a little bit. The beaches were hit pretty badly here. There's lots and lots of damage there. A lot of people had flooded houses, and I'm sure there's been some loss of property and whatnot. But where we live, we were really fortunate and barely even lost power. So this following vlog might seem a little lighthearted for the seriousness of the situation of Hurricane Matthew, but this was just our experience, and we really just didn't want people to think that we are not being respectful to the thousands of people that lost their life in the storm. I think the final death toll was over 1,000 people. Haiti was really just demolished by this storm. This thing hit Haiti, it hit Cuba, it hit the Bahamas, it hit all up the coast of Florida, North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia. Billions of dollars in damage the storm caused. Category 5 at its peak, I think it was. So this is not to undermine the seriousness or the devastation this storm caused. And actually, I'm going to put some links at the end of the vlog and probably in the comments below of some relief websites and whatnot if you would like to see what you could do to help for some of the people. Like I said, I think it was over 1,000 deaths in the storm. So really very devastating storm. I think one of the worst ones in history as far as damage. I think the total was like $4 to $6 billion in damage the storm caused. Pretty major thing. Our hearts do go out to all those people that were not as fortunate as we were in this storm, lost loved ones or property. So now that all that heavy crap's out of the way, let's go to the vlog.
In a very violent band around this eye.
The water is rising.
The battering of Hurricane Matthew.
Oh, there goes the sign.
So, hurricanes. If you live in Florida, you got to deal with them. It's one of those things. So we've got everybody at the house. Mom's over here. Dad's outside smoking. Because my parents are horribly unprepared for these type of things. We camp, so we have a camping stove, and we have a propane grill, and we have camping gear, which translates well to hurricane preparedness. There's a lot of background noise today because everybody's at my house. Hopefully we don't lose power. We haven't lost power yet, but the storm is still all the way down by Daytona, or actually south of Daytona. It's supposed to be a pretty bad one, so hopefully everybody comes out all right and doesn't get anybody's houses don't get tore up. They're saying the storm surge could be pretty bad, up to like 8 feet at the beaches, so they evacuated the beaches. I'm sure you guys have, even if you don't live in Florida, you've heard some of this stuff on the news, so hope everybody stays safe. We'll see how it goes.
Here, Dad, can you make it go closer?
Oh, hold on, we gotta get closer. Also, Jarrett lost his tooth today. Oh.
Hold on, I'm gonna go get my tooth.
Hopefully his tooth is the only thing we lose today. Hopefully we don't lose any roofs or lives or power or anything. Should be an interesting day. All of us trapped in the house with all these kids and all these dogs and everybody. Should be fun. Hold on. Let's get in on it. There it is. See it focus? There's the tooth. He's pretty excited. It's his first tooth. He's the tooth fairy and all that stuff.
Now I'm gonna get $1.
So update. So far, this thing is, well, hold on, I'll show you.
But there's
Mike Bursch is my man.
Well developed in a very violent band around this eye. Looks like it stays just offshore at Daytona Beach.
Things are getting a little worse here. It's still tolerable though. I think we're gonna get lucky and it's not gonna be as bad as they had mentioned. Can you see back here? Right now, there's nothing much coming through, but the storm's downgraded a little bit. The track has gone out just a little bit. The winds are a little less, so that's awesome news for us. Still gonna be bad though. Power is still on. Cable and internet keeps going in and out. I'm hoping the cable stays up though, because internet is I don't care, but the cable is what's keeping us informed on what's going on. So hopefully that stays up as much as possible. Big Al eating a bagel. It's back.
It's actually a chocolate chip cookie.
Oh, the chocolate chip cookie?
Don't judge. Who cares if it's 9:30?
Is it 9:30?
It's 9:45.
Chocolate cookies at 9:45, babe. That's unacceptable. Things are starting to get a little hairier out here. And I know I'm kind of dark right now, so you can see what's behind me, but it's coming in waves. It'll be kind of chill, and then like a big gust will come through, and it sounds like it's gonna blow the house down, but it's still like in Daytona, it's still about 80 or 90 miles away.
An emergency. Just look at the water filling St. Augustine. This is at the very beginning stages of flooding. It's not looking good for the ancient city.
The area that some of my vlogs have been in, the downtown area of St. Augustine, is now under like, parts of it are under like a foot of water from the storm surge. So it's definitely starting to come this way, and we're starting to kind of get the worst end of it. Well, I thought we were done with our power because our power went out for like a minute. Luckily, it came back on. If it went out and came back on like that, odds are it's about to be gone. We're probably gonna lose our power, which, I mean, is expected. You can't have Category 3 hurricane passing within 30 or 40 miles, well, probably about 50 or 60 miles of you and not lose power. I mean, I would be extremely surprised if we didn't. And we got a tree down. My neighbor had one go down.
I mean, we came up roots and all.
Luckily, it was not a real big tree. He could probably prop it back up after the storm passes. So the storm is starting to get a little closer, so things might go a little downhill.
Look, this is she said they saw 3 down trees.
Yeah, I mean, it's getting right out there. Downtown St. Augustine is a hot mess. All right, I got all the full waterproof gear. Look at Allison back here f***ing with me. Look, I'm gonna go out there with the GoPro. Look, she's trying to get, look at her dying laughing. I'm trying to get some good footage for you guys, and she thinks it's a joke. All right, update. The storm is now only like 40 miles south of St. Augustine, so it's getting very, very close. And you can tell because where before it was coming through in bands, the bands are like more consistent and it doesn't calm down quite as much in between. Stuff is getting real around this piece. Kylo Ren, what do you think about the storm?
Eroded away enough that that water is going past the dune, into the pool there, literally down the streets there in Jacksonville Beach to is it First Avenue or First Street?
First Street, I believe that would be.
First Street, and then look at flowing back just down the streets there to A1.
From the look of that video, looks like it's getting pretty bad out at the beaches. Hopefully the people at Jack's Beach and out there at St. Augustine Beach have either evacuated like they were told to, or if they didn't evacuate, their houses are high enough that they're okay, because looks like it's getting pretty rough. All right, against against the better judgment of our news people who are being rather annoying about telling people not to go out,
We're going out.
Me and Allison decided to get in the truck and just drive around the neighborhood a little bit. Just wanted to come out just to kind of see if there's any damage, everybody's faring okay, what's going on. It's always hard for me on this iPhone because I don't know where to look. See, if I look here, I'm looking off weird. I guess I need to look here. Look here.
There's a tree down.
Tree down.
Oh man, the lake's high.
Man, the lake is really high. That may not mean anything to you guys, but that lake is normally substantially lower than that. I'm surprised, and keep your fingers crossed, that it's not a lot worse because there's a Category 3 storm, like legit 5 or 10 miles off the coast, and we live like 10 miles from the coast. We circled back because we're confused about why there are so many cop cars over here at this cat place. Is this where they're like, is there a substation here for the storm or something? This is the cat place where they build tractors.
Not usually police cars parked there.
Not usually police cars. And there's like probably 60 cop cars over there. Some of the palms are down.
No.
That's kind of expected though, because
brand new.
all these palms are brand new. They were just put in the ground, so it's kind of expected that some of these are going to get. I mean,
You just
those
slapped
cows,
me right in the eye with water.
those cows are straight.
Hey!
Oh,
God damn! No!
How'd you get a picture of the cows?
It got me right in the eyeball.
That's normally a field, not a lake.
Not a lake at all.
Not a lake at all. There's nobody here around here. Ooh, I can feel the truck move. That is a rare sight. Interstate 95 with one car driving down it. We're on this overpass and this car is shaking because of the wind. Allison is looking paranoid. Like we're gonna get flipped off the edge of this thing by this wind.
Where's my truck? There it is. I mean, you don't know.
Yeah, I do know. This truck is way too heavy for that. All right. That brings a whole new level of worry to storm surge. You see that there? It's a shark or dolphin or something. It might be photoshopped, but the point stands that could definitely happen, so sketchy. Time to do a little extreme grilling, what we call extreme grilling down here in Florida, which is grilling when there's a hurricane going. Gonna get this grill here going real good. Brave the hurricane to cook some burgers for everybody. And oh, there comes one. Ooh. Like I said, extreme grilling.
It's delicious.
Burger. Overall though, we really can't complain. I mean, I know it's not over yet. We might be speaking too soon, but so far, so good. No major damage, everybody's okay. Well, we had power most of the day, but it's getting dark out now, and our luck, notice it's dark in the house. Power just went out. So this is probably going to be the end of me filming for the day. I think the worst part of the storm's past us, so I think everything's good to go, but just no more filming for the day, so I'll probably have to wrap this up tomorrow when there's some more lighting.
Right now you can't even really see that it's a driveway because there's so much debris, so many leaves down. How much damage damage some of these big limbs off of these oak trees in this area have done.
The Jacks Beach area looking at damage, and the fact of the matter is right now it's just too dark really to see anything.
Or FHP. Oh, there goes the sign.
I'm gonna go because it just keeps getting deeper and deeper, and it's so dark. I just can't.